Alright guys, what's up? Real quick video here. It's gonna be kind of a shitty angle. The camera falls off, it is what it is. Alright, I'm gonna talk real fast because I got about 7 minutes before I get home. I want to try and bring this up to you guys. This is in regards to, because I do concert videos, family videos, and collectibles and stuff. There's a little bit of everything on there. I don't want to, like, you know, ignore people with the car videos, so I had to post a video on this because some people were asking me. Sorry that it's shaking, I can't do anything about that. Alright, so this is an update on the car video I posted maybe 10, 12, 14 months ago. My WRX is broken, some bullshit. Look, that was I know most of you guys know this, that was a sarcastic, funny title. My car wasn't really broken. There's been about 3 to 4 comments from some rude individuals that, you know, I had to kind of block them after I wrote them and had them read my comment. I had some comments, you know, saying it's people like me that tune these cars and break them and trade them in and to the, look at this guy. That's not like the blinker last minute. You're smart. You know, that tune them last minute or break them last minute and then take them to the dealership, get something new. That's interesting because my car's still running after 7 years almost, and my car's not broken. This is, if they can't understand that this is an issue with WRXs, please do not buy one or own one. This is a common problem and a common thing that you're going to get with the WRX, the STI or the FA motor. When you tune them, even when they're not tuned, I've run this stage 0 and I see how shitty the fine lock learn, and I see how crappy the readings are. They're just tuned like crap from the factory, and then if you don't get what I'm about to tell you to get done on the car, they start to kind of run more shittier. Okay, now the tune is not the issue. I had a couple individuals tell me that's off-the-shelf tune. Look, I'm not saying that they're perfect. Obviously, E-tunes are good, better, and Pro tunes are the best. Look, I don't race my car. It's not taken to the track. It's not launched. It's pointless for me to go get a Pro tune. Okay, I'm not gonna go leave the city, drive 2-3 hours to a guy I don't know that I found online, pay a whole bunch of money for a Pro tune when something can go wrong, and I don't need one. Now, an E-tune, I'm definitely going to get one, and I'm going to get it from Brent Tuning, but I have to get something done first before I get it. Now, my issue with this car is I get weird fine knock learn from 2,000 to 3,000 RPMs, and it's when you dip into the throttle. I talked to Mikey Body a while back about this, and he was kind of snippy with it. In his email, he says it's fine knock, it's cruise knock, it's inevitable, you're always gonna get it, nothing you can do about it, have a good day. So that was the email. I'm like, okay, well, definitely won't get a tune from him. But Brent Tuning told me, yeah, you know, an E-tune helps with the fine knock learn, but you're gonna get it. But he recommends me getting the walnut blasting, you know, first, and new spark plugs, which spark plugs have already been changed at 10,000 miles ago before he even does the tune. Now, there, okay, that's better. Now, I have tried spark plugs. The mass airflow sensor has been cleaned multiple times. New intake filter, nothing's leaking. Shell gas, guys, shell gas doesn't matter for me. It just doesn't. I know everybody swears by it. I've tried shell gas stations for 10 months. It does absolutely nothing. I filled up at one of like 5 different gas stations over the years. None of them make a difference. There was only one time where Wawa had really shitty gas and gave me feedback knock. That was it. I've tried octane booster. I've tried anything you can think of. It's been checked. No check engine lights, no knocking, no rattling, no feedback knock, nothing at full throttle. It's just when you go from 2,000 to 3,000 RPMs, you dip in, get a 1.4 to 2.8. The higher the RPM you go, it goes down to like a 0.35, and then it disappears to a 0. You don't get any fine alk. As you go higher RPMs, you don't get any fine alkaline. But there's something with those RPMs, around that area of RPMs, that I get issues like that, and then it pulls timing. Of course, the dam goes down, then that pulls timing. Then you gotta wait forever to drive, or you have to reflash it, which I don't like reflashing it. Really, the fine knock learn isn't really knock happening. It's just remembering whether it was knock or doesn't like something at those RPMs. It's just trying to basically relearn it. I'm not the best at explaining that, but I know what it means, differing feedback knock. If you want to know exactly what it means, just go to Cobb's website. It'll tell you. Now, the issue I'm having is I've searched video after video. I don't know how long. I have not found one issue. Gas light just came on. I have not found one video of my issue with this car. Okay? Like my exact problem. Having crazy fine knock learning and having a fix for it. Nothing. Now, not to say there isn't one, I just haven't found one. So, I did all kinds of research over and over, and something's telling me that it's carbon buildup. Something's telling me that it's carbon buildup because the direct, injection, it's really bad. They've said that at 30,000 miles on these cars, the carbon buildup is so bad, it can be as bad as a car with 100,000 miles, and that's pretty scary. So, it's getting a little annoying, right? Because Subaru, it should be since it's such an issue with these cars, and Subaru obviously knows about the carbon buildup bullshit, they should have somebody at a service tech learn it. It's a very simple procedure. I just don't have a compressor. I'm not going to go order all the crap for it. I'd rather have somebody that does know what they're doing take care of it anyways. Now, Subaru should have this in their service manual. There should be something done with this, just like BMW does. They do it. I don't know why Subaru doesn't offer it. It's really annoying, but they don't. So, a while back, the manager told me there's a guy that comes in and he does it for this much, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. That's $600 is a lot for walnut blasting. So I'm just like, that's kind of strange. But it's through the dealership, so they're probably marking up $200 or $300 more. So, make a long story short, my dam went down again the other day, going to out of town with the family and the wife to see some friends play at a venue. On the way back, I think it was in the morning, my dam went down. I had fine knock learn again. My dam went down. Blah, blah, blah. We're here today. So I look online like I usually do when this happens, see if there's anybody new that's had this issue. And the first person I came across was a post from a tuner, or somebody that claims to be a tuner, from about a week and a half ago, that says carbon buildup can cause fine knock learn like crazy on these cars, and they can screw with your air fuel ratio and all this bullshit. And it makes sense. I mean, if there's thick ass carbon buildup on the valves and it's not breathing right, I mean, it could throw off all kinds of issues. I don't have the screenshot is actually saved on my phone, so I can't really read it to you, but it was a very interesting post and it made sense. I'm going to pause this video for a quick second. Please hang in there. The video's almost over with. Alright, sorry, after I just said I'm not going to go to Shell, I went to Shell because it was closest. I gotta get some hand sanitizer on me real quick. Hold on. I don't want to get herpes. Or not herpes, COVID. Same thing. So, guys, get to my point here. Thank you for sticking with me. It's been 10 minutes of me jabbling on. Look, I'm not saying, like, I know everything about the car, okay? But if it was the tune, why wouldn't it do it within the first 3 years? I really feel like it is the valve, the one needing the carbon cleaned. I really do. After I read that post and after I called the dealership back to ask them exactly how much it was, because it's been a little while since I've asked them, and the guy's like, we don't do that here. I'm like, well, if someone told me you guys did, like, 9 months ago, and I was like, it's a problem with the car with Subaru, I was like, you guys should offer it. And I was like, you don't know anybody who does it? And then all of a sudden he goes, oh, hold on. Well, he tells me, he goes, well, we do have a guy that he opened his own business that used to work here. I can give you his number. He does it. Does it for a living now. And this dealership is in Sanford, which is Orlando area, so I'm gonna have to go back there in a couple weeks. And as soon as he gives me the guy's name, it is somebody that I trust. It's the old tech that used to help me out there, didn't care about mods, gave me his personal number. I didn't know it was him. I didn't even think to ask him. And sure enough, he does it now. So I call him up. He remembered me after I text him, my information, pictures of the car. And he's basically telling me, he's like, yeah, he's worked for Subaru for 15 years, and dude's really good. And he swears up and down that if you have enough carbon buildup on your car, it can screw up a lot of crap and cause a lot of false readings. And he's seen a lot of WRXs and FA WRXs in general have the issues that I'm having, and the carbon cleaning takes care of it. Now if it doesn't work, yeah, it's gonna suck, but sorry, I was drinking water. The point is, the car needs it. I know it needs it, and I know 100% it is gotta be the only issue that's left that I haven't done that is causing this. I truly believe that. It does it, guys. It does it when you take the tune off. If you put it back to stage 0, yes, the access port is still married to the car, but you're running stock parameters again. You're running the stock tune. And it did it. It had crazy fine knock learned on the stock tune. I ran it for almost 4 months. It does not go away unless you drive a certain way over those RPMs for an hour or two at a certain speed, or you have to reflash it, and I don't like reflashing it, so I'll just stick with my damn being down for right now. I got some concerts. Was supposed to go to one today, but that didn't happen. Got some concerts coming up. We'll see if I go to those. If not, I'm going to schedule something either way to go to this guy. He's supposed to send me a price. That was the only thing I didn't ask yet. I told him in the text, just send me a price. It was done on I texted him on a yesterday, so, and I heard him in the shop, and today's Sunday, so I know he's not going to get back with me right away, but I did talk to him for a little bit. So, I'll let you guys know. That's personally my belief. That's what I feel it is. Chime in. What do you think? I mean, again, it didn't do it with you guys forget, Lou WRX and a lot of other people have had this stage 1 or MA Forma stage 1 tune for years, and they never had the issues I have with the fine knock learn, okay, for years. Now, the other thing I did not state, I thought this may have been the issue. I thought I was going to get lucky. Shout out to Lou for this too. I had some oil residue leaking around from my compressor. It was the O-ring that I guess is a common thing that goes wrong in these cars that failed. Not only that, it was leaking from I can't think of the exact name of the valve that's on top where you fill up the AC and you depressurize it from each line. It was leaking from the high pressure side. There was oil all in there. It was leaking from the O-ring on that line, and it was leaking from the line itself that goes to the block. So I'm like, well shit, I could have fried my AC up. Maybe that's causing problems. Maybe that was the issue with fine knock learn. No, all that crap was replaced and it still did the same issue. So, I mean, it had to be done. It sucked. It was, you know, $300 later, you know, most of it was only $100 in labor. What they get you for is $150 to, you know, take out the Freon and refill it back up. That's where they get you. And then the tax, and then the couple of parts that I didn't know it was leaking from that they had to get the last minute. I didn't go to the dealership for that. I'm not going to the dealership anymore for shit like that. It's not under warranty, so yeah, I'm only gonna go to the dealership if I absolutely need to, and I don't even think I will. So, well, that's it. Let me know what you think. Thanks for sticking around for almost 16 minutes. If you did, peace.